mark out the handle for the wood float. The tools you'll need, make sure you have a tri-square, a marking gauge, your steel rule, and you'll also need some spring dividers here. Firstly, grab your steel rule, measuring in off the end of one of your sides, we're going to measure 50 mil. So just put a mark like so, and then move across, and you're going to make another mark from that same end, and it will be 70 mil. So we have two markings here. Grab the steel rule and square those two marks off. Marking out, it's important to be accurate, so make sure you're very precise with this marking out. And again, do the exact same on your opposite side. So 50 mil and 70 mil. Square these two off with your tri-square. From here, you need to distinguish the top, so I'm just going to write top there. I'm going to set my marking gauge to 5 mil. And what we will do is we will scribe a marking just on the bottom. So that will be 5 mil from the bottom. Next, get your marking gauge and set it to 20 mil. There. And do the same. So we're scribing a line 20 mil from the bottom, like so. And you can even pencil these two in so we can see them a little bit clearer. Like so. From here, we are going to mark a radius, so the curve of our handle. And what we will need to do is, this is the point here, so this point there where they two intersect, the 70 intersects with the 20 on both. I'm just putting a dot there. That will help me identify that as the center of my arc. Grab your spring dividers and your steel rule. Set your spring dividers to 20 mil. Okay. Plant one of those legs of the spring dividers on the center that you just marked, and then the 70 mil line that we've scribed in here, scribe a arc, like so. I'll just pencil that in so you can see a bit better. So just scribe that arc there. We're going to do the same on this side here. Okay, so same thing on that. So on that point that intersects the 20 mil line and the 70 mil line, and scribe that till we get to our marking here, which is the 70 mil. So you should have two arcs that look like that. Next, set your spring dividers to 40 mil. And you're going to use the same point as the center of your arc, and we will run a curve like so. On that side, I'll pencil that in so we can see that a little bit clearer, like so. And we're going to do the same to this side. Scribe your arc to the top there, and pencil this in. Lastly, we have a couple of tangent lines to draw. So finishing off the handle, we're just going to join from this point here to this point, and this point here to this point with a nice straight edge using our steel rule. Slide that up, pencil that in, and move up to here, pencil that in as well. Now what we have to do is just quickly marking our waist. So everything under here will be cut out, and everything up here will be cut out in here. So I'll just put a few lines through. That helps me to identify. That's my waist and here. That's giving you the shape there of your handle. What you'll also need to do is do the same thing, mark that out on the other side. We'll be cutting from both sides. You'll have, at times when you cut this out, you'll have to flip it over to this side, so you need to make sure that you have the markings on both sides. Make sure that you have them both upright on the same